Welcome everybody to our brand new shiny Hanukkah page on bethemmanuelaz.org, our website. We hope you love it. We put in lots of links above because we made this page for people that maybe don't know much about Hanukkah. Maybe this is your first year celebrating it, or maybe you've celebrated it but you've never really looked into it before. So we have lots of information on this page, but I wanted to give you just a brief overview of what Hanukkah is and some of the ways that we celebrate it. Okay, so let's go. So what is Hanukkah? Well, Hanukkah is not the Jewish Christmas. All right, let's be clear. Hanukkah is a celebration of deliverance for the people of God, the children of Israel, from the Greek Empire. Now, why is this significant? The Greeks under Alexander the Great had conquered an empire all the way from Greece to India. It was massive, and it was prophesied very specifically by Daniel way before it ever happened. Well, when the Greek Empire came in, they not only wanted to capture land, but they wanted to change people's culture to make them Greek-like. This was called Hellenization. Now, there came a Greek king, Antiochus Epiphanes, who was responsible for the area where the Holy Land was, where Israel was, and he not only wanted to invite people to become a part of Greek culture, but to force them. And as a matter of fact, to kill and torture those who would not. And so people were killed for keeping Sabbath, for not eating pork and trying to keep kosher, all of these things. Many Jewish people fell into the sin of Hellenization at the time, but there was a band of zealots called the Maccabees that rose up and defeated Antiochus Epiphanes and the massive Greek army. And that is the big story of Hanukkah. But the word Hanukkah comes from dedication. It is the rededication of the temple is where we get the name Hanukkah from. And so after Antiochus Epiphanes had come and profaned the temple, it offered a pig on the altar of the Lord. It was just horrible. The abominations, the Maccabees recaptured the temple and rededicated it. Hanukkah, the temple, and that's where we get the name of the Feast of Dedication from, Hanukkah. The other name for the Feast of Dedication of Hanukkah is the Feast of Lights. Why lights? Because when they had the temple back and were going to begin to use it again for worshiping the Lord, they needed to light the menorah, which is in the holy place. And they didn't have enough oil for more than one day. So they had to make a decision. Are we going to start and dedicate the temple, or will we wait? And they said, no, let's not even wait. Let's start now. And so they used the oil that they had, and instead of burning for just one day, it lasted the 8 days required to make new oil. And so that is the miracle of Hanukkah and why it's called the Festival of Lights, because of the light of the menorah. That's the background story. That's the backstory for Hanukkah. So what are the customs? How do we celebrate Hanukkah? What are the traditions? Well, the most important one is the lighting of the hannukah. That's the name for the special menorah that's used during Hanukkah. It has on it 9 places for candles. 8 of them are for the 8 days of Hanukkah, and one of them is a special candle called the shamash, the servant candle, that lights the other 8 candles. There's 1 candle lit per day, adding an additional candle every day until you have lit all 8 candles together on the 8th day of Hanukkah. It's so beautiful. You also are traditionally to let the candles burn all the way out. At our family, we love to do that, and we actually make a little game over deciding which one's going to go out last and so forth. So it's really fun. But that's the hannukah, and that's the most important tradition of Hanukkah. There are other traditions that include eating fried food. I mean, come on, who has a holiday like this? Hallelujah. We get to eat latkes and sufganiyot, or jelly donuts, are the 2 main fried foods that are eaten during Hanukkah. And there are, again, recipes listed above for those. And it's going to be great. We're going to eat them together as a congregation, have a lot of fun, even have a latke contest. I can't wait to try them all. So that's it, fried foods, okay? Hannukah, fried foods, dreidel. There is a practice of spinning a top okay, that is called the dreidel. It's a game that children play, and on the dreidel, which has four sides, are four Hebrew letters: a nun, gimel, hey, shin, which is Nes Gadol Haya Sham. It stands for a great miracle happened there. In Israel, it's so amazing. They use a pei instead of a shin for one of the letters, saying Nes Gadol Haya Po, which means a great miracle happened here because it happened in Israel. So cool. But the dreidel game is then played. There's instructions above also on how to play dreidel. It is a bit of a it's not a gambling game so much, but it's a bit of a gambling. It's a gambling game. And it's a lot of fun, and the kids have fun, and they use Hanukkah gelt in order to, you win little chocolate coins and stuff. So it's beautiful. So that's the dreidel game, fried food, Hanukkah, and then there are special songs that are involved in Hanukkah. For example, Rock of Ages, Ma'oz Tzur Yeshuati. We're going to sing that together, and it's going to be awesome. So those are some of the practices and the customs that are involved in Hanukkah, and we have lots more information about that again in the links above. Thank you for checking out our Hanukkah page. Happy Hanukkah.
Those were the nights of Hanukkah. I remember long ago when our family got together, little eyes aglow, multicolored candles burning as the joyous songs were sung. How I miss the menorah lights when we were all so young. Bobby burned the light 'cause every Hanukkah forgot them in the frying pan each year. While we were having fun playing dreidel, smoke alarms were wailing everywhere. Firemen were breaking all the windows. Sadie closed his eyes, began to pray. Those latkes had no luck, our mouth bit down and stuck, but Bobby made us eat them anyway. Those were the nights of Hanukkah. I remember long ago when our family got together, little eyes aglow, multicolored candles burning as the joyous songs were sung. How I miss the menorah lights when we were all so young.
Uncle Jake bought donuts by the dozen. He warned us that Aunt Bertha couldn't bake, but Uncle Jaime ate while singing
Ma-oh.
and that was Uncle Jaime's big mistake.